Hey guys, Simon and Levi from Three Dragons Sports Bar in Hoi An, bringing you the NRL tips for round
Three.
three.
Indeed,
Yes,
round three.
cool. So last week, it's kind of coming close to a perfect round for a few people. One
Yeah.
person ended up with a perfect round.
Yes, we got Evelyn, who after bounced back after an average first round with a perfect round,
Beautiful.
and is leading the tipping comp up the top. So
Well done.
congrats on that.
All right, so going into the first game, we've got the Panthers at home to the Broncos.
Yeah, that one's a cracking game. Reynolds out for the Broncos with Jock Matten coming in.
Yep. So is Huss. Huss has been ruled out for about 5 weeks now.
Huss out as well. I
Yep.
didn't see that one yet.
He's got to have minor knee surgery, but James Fisher-Harris is also out for the Panthers. So I think Fisher-Harris out, kind of cancels out Huss a little bit. They're the best two forwards in the game almost. I'm thinking that this is a really good test for the Broncos. No Reynolds, no Haas. This is going to they're going to have to step up, and I think in the long term this will probably benefit the Broncos. I think Jock Madden's ready. I think he's going to have a really good performance. I am still got to probably tip the Panthers in this.
I think in the short term, you're going to go Penrith. I think they're playing at home as well. And I think the Panthers, both teams won one, lost one, but I think Panthers look a bit more settled overall. I think they looked a bit less scrappy than the Broncos.
Yeah,
I think the Broncos look pretty scrappy.
If the Broncos can, stop some of their errors and complete a little bit more of their sets, I think they got the attack actually.
It's going to be a close game.
Like that could win it, but if the Broncos are scrappy, they'll get punished.
I think so. I think it's going to be close. I'm going Penrith.
Yeah, unfortunately, as far as the tipping goes, I've probably just got to tip Penrith as well. So.
Yeah. And then Friday night footy, Warriors at home to the Raiders. That's a very interesting one.
Raiders have been solid first two wins.
They've been solid. They haven't necessarily played like the toughest teams, but they've looked good.
The Warriors have looked amazing at times. They start the game unbelievable. They've been, they haven't been able to close out a game, and I'm tipping the Warriors to start to get a bit of a roll now and to do well and get a win out of New Zealand.
Yeah, I think at home, I think the Raiders will make it tough on them. Like the Raiders been playing just a rough, tough, gritty brand of footy, wearing teams out. But I think the Warriors got too much firepower. I think if they don't let themselves get frustrated by the Raiders, I think they should get over the top. But close game that one, and God knows the Warriors might start 0-3. And then second game, big one as well.
Roosters, Rabbitohs.
Yeah, I mean, got to go Roosters on form, and the Bunnies got Jesus, all the drama coming out of Souths is incredible.
Yeah.
Drop Lachlan Ilias as kind of the scapegoat. Trell with yet another disciplinary thingy with dropping a few F-bombs in an interview.
It looks like Cookie's moving to the bench potentially to start this game as well. So, and who knows where Whiten actually lines up. He could, come into the halves and line up at 5'8" as well. So,
they're getting Graham back as well, yeah. Yeah, so Graham back.
No, Graham's back later in the year.
He's not back yet. No, I thought he was back in.
Graham's going to be out for another 2 months.
Okay.
True. But it's a tough. Roosters no Kiri.
Yeah, so, that one is.
I think they're starting with their second hooker. The guy who's been coming off the bench. He's coming into 5'8" there. So it's.
I think
Roosters. I don't think they're going to get it all their own way, and who knows? But probably Roosters.
Yeah, I think the Bunnies are in trouble. It's too much unrest. They haven't played terrible, and they've played two tough teams. The Roosters are a tough team as well, so it doesn't quite feel right at the Bunnies.
Yeah. All right, so on to Saturday's games. We got Bulldogs at home to Titans.
Yeah, I mean,
Titans will have Kieran Foran back,
yeah,
probably.
yeah, he's. I think he's named in the team. Bulldogs pretty much the same team that did okay for about 40 minutes against Cronulla
Potential Addo Carr
last week.
playing.
No, Adokar's still out.
Okay.
He's still out. But yeah, I mean, some decent signs last week for the Bulldogs, and I mean, we played two potential top 8 sides. Titans,
I'm
bit of a
tipping
mixed
I'm
bag.
tipping the Bulldogs. I think the Bulldogs at home. I think the Titans are still, missing a couple of players, and
I mean, definitely a winnable game. I'm going to back us to get a win, but not easy. Not going to be easy, but I mean, we looked okay defensively in the first 2 games for parts of the game, and we might get up.
no. Then we're moving on to the Dragons at home to the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think.
Dragons were dismal last week, weren't they?
Yeah, but it's both those teams had like a bit of one really good game and one
The Cows,
average game.
yeah, the Cows got home though.
Yeah, got it done in the end. Yeah, I mean, I'm picking the Cows to get up, but oof,
Yeah, I think the Cows will have a good win. Dragons, yeah,
yeah,
they're looking pretty bad. So that was a bad loss
Yeah.
that they had.
oh yeah. Then we go next game on the Saturday. Tigers to the Sharks. I think so far Sharks looking solid this year.
Yeah,
I reckon
yep.
they might be improved to last year a bit.
Yeah,
they're looking pretty good.
I think it's hard to tip the Tigers at the moment, unfortunately. So yeah, you've got to tip the Sharks in this one. But Tigers will probably put in a decent performance, I think.
Yeah, it should be all right.
But yeah,
And then Sunday, first game on the Sunday, cracking game, Eels against Manly.
yeah. I mean, Seagulls are flying at the moment. Eels kind of fell apart a little bit last week. So couldn't tip the Seagulls to get a good win over there. That's going to be a great game.
That's going to be a
Parramatta
massive
Stadium
game,
there.
yeah. No, I'm going Seagulls as well. I think I'm surprised how good they look. Like I thought they might go okay, but bloody hell, they're looking impressive so far. Beginning of the year.
Turbo fit makes a hell of a difference. Throw Brooks in there and a couple of big forwards. So
yeah, they're looking good. And then to finish off the round, we got Knights up in Newcastle to the Storm.
yeah, well, this one's kind of interesting as well because no Jerome Hughes for the Storm. He got suspended for a little push of the ref, accidental, but whatever.
Munster's still out.
Munster's out, but Jerome Hughes is the biggest out. Like, if you look at the stats, he's the guy that when they don't play, they don't win a lot. Like when Munster doesn't play, the Storm still win.
Yeah.
But when Jerome Hughes isn't there, he's the main linchpin of that side, in reality, and they're going to miss Hughes big time. I think.
Yeah.
The Storm.
I think they might still have enough class to get over the top of the Knights. Knights, a bit of a mixed bag.
Yeah,
I mean
they made some changes. They dropped Hastings. I thought they were going to drop Gamble, but they've gone the other way and got rid of and dropped Hastings and bought Cogger in. I don't know. It might unleash them a little bit. This is my upset of the round. I'm tipping the Knights.
Yeah, no, I'm going Storm.
Okay, well, I was having a look at it before, and I've basically tipped all the favourites up until I think maybe that game there. So,
yeah. I mean, that one, a couple of interesting ones in there.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Knights are going to get on the board and get a nice win over the Storm. All right, so there's our tips.
Yeah, let us know what your tips are down in the comments below. And as always, like and subscribe helps us out the time. And we'll see you next week.
Goodbye.